Hello everybody, this is Seethercord and welcome to a new installment of the Seether Talk series. Here, I'm not Seether. This isn't Seether Talks, this is freaking SeetherCast. What's wrong with me? I fucking fucked up.
Good start, Seether. Good start.
I hate you. Anyway, we got a guest. We have a guest.
Wait, I still
name.
I'm Kuma Raccoon. Wait, are you still gonna keep that part in the SeetherCast?
Yeah, it's comedy gold.
Oh, okay, we're doing all one take. Okay, hello YouTube. I'm Kuma Raccoon. Meh.
Meh.
I go meh.
Just meh.
You know, dogs
Meh.
go a woo,
Meh.
cats go meow. I make raccoons go meh.
I've never heard the noise of a raccoon before, personally.
Shush. I mean, no one really knows how to. I don't know how to make a proper raccoon sound, so I just do that.
Yeah. So, we basically got this guy on here, this random homeless person I found on the street of California, because, you know, trashy California.
Excuse me? Sir, I may be a raccoon, but I can't even finish that sentence with a straight face. Go on.
On all levels except physical, I am a wolf.
You're a thick wolf. Seethercord.
Shut up. Anyway, I know some. There's another person I'm planning to do a podcast with in the future. I think their name is Starik, who's also a furry YouTuber. They met that person who did that, who said that quote, "On all levels except physical, I am a wolf." Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. But yeah, this is my $5 Patreon donator. But however, I've known Kuma is a good friend of mine for a couple months now at this point, you know, and I was going to originally have him on as a guest to like talk about some stuff, but even though he donated money, like I still did it because he's awesome and he's the man. You the man.
Hooray! I am the man. Huzzah!
I am DB man.
DB man. Okay.
I am DB.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. So, you want to start asking some questions?
DB page. Okay. Credit card number, social security number.
000. Go F yourself.
Okay. But anyway, I have Kuma on here today because this person, this beautiful, lovely soul of a person, has had the pleasure of experiencing. How many cons have you gone to?
Since 2016, I've been to 3 different conventions in the furry conventions.
Oh, nice. And are you part of any like fur groups like Califers and such?
Oh yes, I'm definitely part of a few different ones. There's a lot of different fur groups in the California area. I'm part of, at least the open ones that I'm a part of are SAC Furs, which is Sacramento Furries, Central Valley Furries, which is a fur group over in the Modesto area, and just overall, a number of different fur groups. There's so many, I can't even keep track anymore of how many there are now. It's kind of ridiculous.
Nice. It's like I can't count them all on my fingers or my paws.
Pretty much.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So tell me about the state of California and how just lovely it is. And you know, I've talked very positively about the state of California.
Well, it's very, very hot here, and also very, very expensive here. But it's so damn nice. It's so nice to be here, honestly.
Yeah, you gotta love that. What is it? $10,000 a month rent?
Pretty much. That sounds about right.
Yeah. I see. Do you live in one of the more famous cities of California, or do you live in like the more suburban ones?
I live in the state capital, so you tell me.
Oh. Los Angeles, California.
That's not the state capital.
That's the only place in California people care about. Okay,
that's not just.
That's where all the. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm like 5 hours away from LA, so no. Well, at least a 5-hour drive.
Have you ever been to LA?
I think once when I was a little kid, but other than that, not really. I mean, there's not really much for me to go over there for, so... I mean, there is a convention.
You can be a movie star.
Uh-huh, sure. Probably.
You can go. That's where they filmed. I think they filmed Sesame Street there. you know, you can play Oscar the Grouch because you're in a trash can.
just gonna keep pouring on with the raccoon jokes. I see.
That's racist.
Specious.
Racist, specious. I don't know.
Whatever.
I've seen people in the fandom who I've talked to, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm openly specious. Like, all foxes are whores."
Oh God, I've never heard anyone say that before.
Like, really, it's stupid. But, yeah. If there's other things I've heard about California, it's just that all you eat is Mexican food.
Well, dude,
terrible traffic.
Well, first of all, you know that I'm Mexican, so I live off that food.
I'm not saying it's because you're Mexican. There's also a lot of white people in California. It's just I hear that some people say, I'm quoting a YouTuber named Chris Raygun, who I like to watch sometimes. He lives in California, and he says, if you enjoy eating Mexican food and nothing but Mexican food, then come to California. And to be fair, though, he's Puerto Rican, so that might be a little biased, but don't judge me.
Well, I mean, at least 50% of the population in California are some kind of Hispanic, so you know that's kind of to be expected. You know.
Damn border hoppers. No, I'm kidding.
Boy, you have any more jokes? Any more jokes, Seether?
Just make tons of Mexican jokes.
Tons of Mexicans, tons of freaking raccoons. You know. The more.
I have a. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The more you talk, the more chances. The more you talk, the more chances of you are getting on Drama Alert. What is going on, Drama Alert Nation? I am killing.
No, I don't have his. I don't have his beard. Like.
No, I'm saying that you are going to end up on Drama Alert for being accused of being a racist or something. You keep this up.
I don't freaking know.
Yeah.
What are you going to call me, a pedo? Freaking.
Don't tempt them.
Oh God.
Don't tempt them.
Oh God. But I don't know. I have a card. I have a get out of jail card of making jokes about Hispanics because my girlfriend is Hispanic. Okay, I have a get out of jail card for
that. Okay. You heard it here first, people. That's his reason. That's his excuse.
She calls me Whitey sometimes.
Hey, that's a nice term, honestly. I mean, that's the nicest term I can think of. So at least that.
Maybe back in the day that wouldn't be a good term for us to view, but now I guess.
I can think of a few worse terms, Seether. I can think of a few worse terms than Whitey, so don't worry.
I don't know, like I always have been kind of a pasty person, but ever since I've been like going on more walks and getting more sunshine, I guess I have a little bit. I guess I could say I bathed in the giant Crayola box. But
weren't you gonna ask me about conventions? How did we go from talking about this?
We went from talking about conventions to California to Hispanics.
And that was, we went way off topic here.
So what? That's the whole point of this podcast, is to be irrelevant and off topic. Next thing you know, I'm going to ask about, would you ever have sex with a thumb person from Spy Kids? But anyway.
I plead the fifth.
Anyway. So what conventions have you gone to that you would like to talk about and discuss today involving califers?
Well, the 3 different conventions I went to, the first, and I'm naming these in order. In November 2016, I went to PawCon, the Pacific Anthropomorphic Weekend, PawCon, which is in San Jose, California. Then in June of 2017, I went to Biggest Little Fur Con, BLFC, in Reno, Nevada. And just this last weekend, at the time of this recording, I went to another convention called Furry Confusion, which is also located in San Jose, California. So,
I see. I don't know, I think I heard that it was either Midwest Fur Fest or BLFC. I think one of them is like starting to become more popular than Anthrocon. I don't know.
I would say they're both on the track of doing that. I mean, Midwest Fur Fest beat out Anthrocon in attendance last year, but BLFC was third ranked in attendance. And from everyone I've talked to about that con, Biggest Little Fur Con is just growing and growing with each year. More people from what I've seen, are willingly planning to miss Androcon just to come to BLFC, which amazes
Nice.
me. So BLFC is still behind AC, but within a year or two maybe, I can definitely see it taking the number 2 spot away from AC. Honestly,
I see. Would you also say that means that I don't know? I would say personally, I think the case with that is just like Anthrocon been getting like such a bad rap over the past few years.
yeah, I would definitely
Such a
say
bad reputation.
I can definitely see that, and also Anthrocon. Again, this is from what I'm hearing, from friends of mine in the local area. Anthrocon is more, people want to go there because it's the big con. It's like the Super Bowl of furry conventions in this fandom. To put a good example about it, people always want to go there. But like from what I hear and I've had friends who went to that con, they're saying, hey, Anthrocon was fun, but I definitely had a lot more fun at BLFC. So I always hear that. So I had a friend who went to both BLFC and AC in the same year, and he told me straight up BLFC was more fun.
I can see that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I could handle like I've never been to Anthrocon and or BLFC or MFF, but I would say like I probably could not handle like that many people. I have a really huge I don't know, I feel like it would be too crowded for me. I'd be like
If you're if you're in the right areas, it wouldn't feel too crowded. It's just something that you kind of need to get used to in a way. Like when I started going to like just local meets in my area, and I would say in early 2016, I was very shy. I was very soft spoken. I didn't know anyone. Like literally, my very first meet, I just went to this random public bowling alley which they were having a meet. I just kind of winged it and see what happens, and I made a few friends. And over time, as I went to more meets, I became more and more open. And I was very antisocial, and
I see.
so it's just something that you need to build up, as time goes on, something you need to practice with. And so, I am so sorry about that.
Just an explosion went off on your end.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Anyways,
It's alright.
Yeah, it's just something. It's like building your confidence. As you do more and more of it, you get more experience with it. And with PogCon, the first convention I mentioned, it's a much smaller con. Like when I went, only a few hundred people went. It's a very small convention, and it's a good con to get your feet wet, as when my friends put it. So like I would definitely recommend to anyone who's never been to a furry convention but really wants to go to one to start off with one of the smaller cons. It's a little more, it's slower. You get to talk to people a little bit easier, and it's a good experience. It's a good stepping stone. I like to put it.
I understand that. And now with all of that and going to your conventions and overcoming that fear, that social fear, you've now built like all of these amazing experiences and such. I really felt that way as well at my first convention. Like I was so pressured and I was like, and then my buddy Alex, I met with, who's not furry, I met him at the comic convention for the first time, and we had a lot of amazing experiences, and him, getting a little, he had interest in some people, just being all like, hey, I'm Alex, look at my selfie stick. Tell the bread story again. That was freaking hilarious.
Oh god. Okay. Now I'm not gonna name anyone's name in this because I don't want to, embarrass them. So, at this last convention I went to, Perfect Confusion, it was Saturday night, and I just came back to the hotel room. It's like 2:30 a.m. in the morning. I came back, and all my roommates were in there. And in these 3 out of 4 of my roommates were drunk. They were just completely wasted. One of my friends was just totally, and I mean totally wasted. Like, I don't know how much he had to drink, but you can definitely tell. Anyways, he was sitting on the floor next to our room's mini fridge, and he goes, Kuma, do you want anything? I can get you something. It's like, okay, sure, I'll get some water. So he opens the mini fridge, he looks inside for some water. Then he pulls out some leftover breakfast, I guess from IHOP or something. Yeah, he goes, oh my god, what is this bread doing here? It's like, and I said, that's probably someone's leftover breakfast from this morning. He opens it, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna eat this cold bread. And he starts eating the freaking cold bread, just.
He's just like, I'm gonna fucking eat this bread.
Pretty much. And I never got my water. I never got my water.
He's like, I'll help you, buddy. And like, bread, and he eats it. He's like, God, his obsession with bread is just as bad as Cramshi's obsession with bread.
No, dude, he wasn't obsessed with bread. He was just really drunk. That's what I was. God. That is something I learned though from these conventions, in my time with conventions, especially because I was the one who booked the hotel room for this last convention at Further Confusion. If you have roommates and you're the one booking it, and you need to check out at a certain time, make sure your roommates do get up and are ready by time. Because what happened the next morning, we had to check out of our hotel by noon on Sunday, and we didn't go to bed, or at least I didn't go to bed until like 3 a.m. in the morning, 3:30. And I still got up early. I got up at around 8, 9 o'clock. I got up, I took a shower, I packed my bag. I was all ready by 10 o'clock, and all my roommates were still asleep. I was like, okay. Wow.
So,
and I'm one of my dad habits is I'm kind of too much of a nice guy. Like, I'm not someone that's very assertive. So I just kind of just let him sleep for a little bit. One of my friends eventually did wake up. It's like 10:45 or something. And like I was asked, hey, Kuma, go downstairs and ask if you can get it like an extension on our room. Like let us check out like at 1 or 2 o'clock. I was like, okay, sure, I'll go. I went down there. I went downstairs with my friends. I asked, okay, can we get an extension on our room? And he told me, no. If you want an extension, then you need to book an extra night. And I was like, okay,
wow,
I can't afford that. So I went back to the room. Like, okay, guys, 11 o'clock. Chop, get up. We need a pack. We need to get out of this hotel room in the next hour. And thankfully,
I could just see like if they're still like not doing it, you just like I could literally just see you like pulling them by the legs outside the door with their bags and stuff, and just like, or you just like you pick them up because you just pick them up and you just like throw them like a freaking mannequin.
Oh my
like
god!
Like a ragdoll.
As drunk as they were last night, they did eventually get up and they did pack their bag, and we were out of that hotel by noon. So I'm lucky about that, but that's something I definitely learned. If you're booking a hotel room, don't be afraid to be assertive, especially when you need to check out at a certain time. It was a close call, but at least we were able to get out of there.
How much time did you have to spare? Like 5 minutes?
I would say about that, yeah, 5 minutes, maybe a little bit less.
Probably in not even in the seconds range.
Well, I mean, like we didn't have to be out exactly by noon, but we kind of needed to be out of there by noon.
Yeah, once noon came around, they would start like coming up to your room and things like that.
Maybe, I don't know. The hotel we booked was kind of weird. Like they slipped my bill underneath the door while we were sleeping to tell me, hey, this is how much you're paying. Which I thought was kind of weird.
Just like, and then you'd be like, oh, our bill comes out to $10,000. That's not so bad.
Maybe now BLFC, maybe because the BLFC hotel is pretty damn expensive. Oh my god! I mean, it's really, really expensive. Oh my gosh! Which is why I'm not gonna be booking BLFC until years and years down the road.
Yeah. You get like the 5-star hotel room with the 2 bathrooms, the freaking TV by the bathtub, and the freaking mini fridge, and then like freaking like a can of soda in the mini fridge is like $7.
Well, BLFC, the hotel that the convention is in, it's in the casino hotel type of hotel. So it's like a freaking 4 or 5 star hotel. So yeah, it's very expensive there.
I see. I understand. And when it came back to you getting your getting your pals and your roommates up to like get out of the room, you just like you probably should have just got like the military trumpet, you know.
Yeah, I probably should do that next time. Not a bad idea. Probably could do that. But other than that, you know.
Any other?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, you go.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. What you were gonna say. I'm gonna get a question.
I was gonna say, is there any other insane or hilarious like convention experiences that happened?
Well, something I definitely wanted to talk about was like my different experiences from going to a con with a suit and one without a suit. Because I had definitely different experiences with having a fursuit and not having one. Because the first 2 conventions I did go to, I did not own my fursuit yet. I was just there with my friends. I was mostly taking pictures and whatnot. And this last convention I went to, Furry Confusion, was my very first convention that I was suiting in. So I was very excited about that. So, like for me personally, I'm still a little like shy. I'm a little nervous at times, and
I understand.
I just like at PawCon and DLFC, I'm still kind of nervous. Even when I'm trying to take pictures, I get so nervous to go up to a fursuiter and ask for a picture. I mean, I don't know why. They're just another person like you and me, but for some reason I have this. It's just my anxiety, but I get so nervous. I get so nervous about going up to other people, like asking for a picture, asking for a hug. It's just even me going to meet for as long as I have already, I still feel like a little bit of anxiousness. I still feel nervous about it. But when I go ahead.
No, you go. I just was coughing.
Okay. When I went to FC this last weekend and I was in my suit, I did not feel that at all. Like when I was in my full suit and I was out there on the convention board, I would go up to random fursuiters like, "Hey, I'm Kuma. You want a hug?" and all this other stuff, and they would be okay with it. And it's like I didn't feel any kind of nervousness. I felt actually confident to go up to people and and give them a hug and talk to them. And
it's great.
It felt so nice for me personally. Like I did stuff, good stuff. Don't think I'm doing anything bad, but like I did good stuff at FC that I wouldn't have ever done anywhere else if I didn't have my fursuit. Like Saturday night. Oh my god. Before I went back to the hotel and told you that red story.
Yeah.
I did in my fursuit. I did karaoke in my suit. I sang like a freaking heavy metal song, was headbanging all around, just having a good time.
You freaking broke the mic stand.
I didn't break it. I just knocked it down. I checked it. I asked, and they said, "No, you didn't break it. You just knocked it down." And I have the video. I actually have the video of me doing that karaoke on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go check that out,
check that out, guys.
Go check it on my channel.
Yeah. Subscribe, like, comment, subscribe.
Oh yes, I need it all. and then
Patreon.
Not yet. So after I did karaoke, I went over to the rave at the con, and I did something. Well, not. I guess I wouldn't be ballsy, but something that was out of character for me. When I was at the rave, they had the stage where the DJ was at, and on stage was like a whole bunch of fursuiters, dancing on stage with them, and it's like I see a couple suitors come out off the stage through the curtain. I see where they came from. It's like, I'm in suit. I'm an adorable raccoon. I wonder if I can go up on stage. So I went through behind the curtain. No one said no to it. and I just went on stage and I started dancing on stage with the other suitors and the DJ. And apparently, one of my friends from Canada messaged me later that night, saying, "Dude, I saw you at the rave on YouTube." It's like, what are you talking about? Apparently, that rave was apparently being live streamed on YouTube, and apparently I was captured on YouTube because I was on stage and I was holding a sign that said FC18 on it. That was all LED and stuff. I'll share the
wow.
I think I shared the picture with you before, but I'll share it to you again, like after this cast, in case you want to post it on the screen or something. So that was a lot of fun for me. You know, I did all these things that I would never normally do anywhere else, but because I had this suit on, because I was Kuma, you know, it made me feel so much better. It made me feel so much more confident, and because of it, I had literally one of the best nights in my whole entire life so far. You know.
Nice. Yeah, I can understand that with a lot of fursuiters previously, and even I felt that way myself when I went to Wizard World a year ago. I felt like I never really expected to really get so much done while wearing that suit, and having tons of people come up to me and be like, "Hey, I want to take a picture with you," and things like that. But then there was also, I don't know, did you ever see my video at Wizard World? My Wizard World video?
I think I did.
Me just walking around in a giant blue-pink wolf costume on the dangerous streets of New Orleans. Just I don't think I told you about the creepy Where's Waldo guy.
No, yeah, I don't think you did. No.
Well, if you watch the video, there's a part where we're very cringy, dancing to Gangnam Style, and you can hear it in the background. You can hear him say, "I'm dancing. I'm too drunk to remember, though."
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he made me feel uncomfortable at times. But, that's Waldo for you.
That is also another experience I had in the convention when I was in suit. I'm not gonna name the name of this person, but this last NXT as well. There was this one person who was making me feel very uncomfortable. Right? What he would do is while I was in fursuit, he would run up behind me, wrap his arms around me, and start rubbing my belly. And I had
what the fuck?
I was what's going on? With no warning, he just came up, ran up behind me, and started doing that. And he's it was someone I did talk to on Telegram, but it was someone I just barely met on Telegram. You know, just getting to know them. And to be honest, I really didn't feel comfortable with that. You know, I mean, I said, hey, you know, if you see me at the con, you know, you're more than welcome to give me a hug, but I didn't know he'd be taking it that far. So I'm telling you right now, please, if you ever go to a convention or any other meet, don't ever do that to a fursuiter. Please don't. Please.
Yeah, I think I would have gone full on Cusco from Emperor's New Grooves and be like, "No touchy." If you've seen that movie,
yes, I love that movie.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Run, lever.
Yeah.
And he's like, right, but oh god, but I can see that definitely being uncomfortable. But other than that, is there any other? Has there ever been any dangerous activity that you got involved with at a convention? Like a police involving? I know if you have conventions and things like that, there's definitely drugs and alcohol involved.
Not with me personally, no. I mean, at most, I see. At most, I saw. Okay, on Sunday night when me and my friend were going back to the car and getting ready to leave, we passed by someone and he just randomly asked us, "Hey, do you want some acid?" And both me and my friend just looked at each other no. That was it at most. I mean, me and my friend just walked away. We went back to our car. We didn't pay any mind to him. So that was at most. I mean, I'm I'm sure as I go to more conventions, I'm probably going to run into something dangerous along the line, but yeah, it's as of now, no, I have not ran into any kind of problems like that, honestly.
I understand. I think there was one story that was kind of like that, but it's not to like the seriousness of yours, but yet it was still kind of creepy and uncomfortable. There was like this old man who was at my convention on the streets of New Orleans, and I was walking back to the taxi area to get to the taxi, and the guy just like came up to me. He was like this old, kind of decrepit guy, and he came up to me with this box of chicken strips, and he spoke in this voice. He was like, "You want some chicken strips?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm good." I don't know where those have been. I'll never look at chicken strips the same way again.
Okay, that's definitely interesting. Really weird, huh?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Like an old Vietnam War veteran, but
yeah, sure.
Probably has PTSD, but
yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let's not dive into that though. All that speculation.
Yes.
There was another comparison I had with all three cons though, or not comparison. Something that I noticed that was different from all three conventions that I went to. So you know how most conventions have like a fursuit parade?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Furry Confusion did have that, but BLFC and PogCon did not have those. They had alternatives. So at BLFC, instead of a parade, they had a thing called I think it was called shit, I'm trying to remember the name. It was called Fursuit Festival, where what they would do, they would have the main part of the convention open up to the public. So like people who didn't sign up for the convention can go to this area, this really big area, and kind of like interact with the fursuiters. They would take pictures. It's for everyone to see, and just to show people outside the fandom, hey, what we're doing, and what we were into, this kind of fun thing. And I thought that was really cool. It definitely made that part of the convention a lot more crowded, but the BLFC is a little bit con, so they of course had the space for that. And I thought that was really cool because that was definitely an event where a lot more fursuiters were around, and they were that was like the part of the con where you could see the most suitors because there was like the most people there taking a lot of pictures. So I thought that was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Also at PogCon, what they did instead of a fursuit parade, they had a fursuit fashion show. So like so yeah, I thought that was really cool. So like what they would do, they would take all the fursuiters behind like a lounge or something. They would tell the suitors, hey, we're giving you this index card, write down your name and write down a little description about yourself, and we'll read it out loud to the people when you come out. And so that's what they do. And one by one, or within like little groups, these fursuiters would come out, show off their suit, and the person running the con or the event would say their name, read the description they had written down. And I thought that was really cool. I really did like that because it would show off each individual fursuiter one by one and kind of learn a little bit more about them. And that's something I'm definitely looking forward to when I go to Comic-Con later this year in November to to participate in that, and so people can know who I am and what something a little more about me as I walk down the runway and show off my stuff.
Yes. Yeah, I understand.
So I thought that was very interesting. I really do like that, how different conventions can think of different ideas other than just having a parade.
That's really cool. Yeah, I think that's also kind of a problem with Anthrocon, though, with also with not just the facts of them having some censorship issues and also some criticisms because of that. Also, I think another problem is just they haven't really had that many inventive ideas in the past few years to really help influence people to keep wanting to come. They're still getting people coming. It's just they haven't really they haven't really been trying anything new, and it's getting a little stale.
Yeah, I definitely do want to go to Anthrocon one of these days, but it's more so I want to go because it's that big con. You know, it's that big con that you need to do at least once in your life as being a furry. At least I feel. So I mean, but other than that, I don't really see like much reason to go to. You know, other than just going to Pittsburgh and going to see the big convention itself. That's really about it.
Yeah. Well, we've come to around 30 or so minutes now, and sadly we're going to have to end it now because of some personal outside technical issues going on my end. I apologize for that, but thank you so much for coming on. Do you have any last things to say? Anything you want to promote social media wise?
Yeah, sure. Well, thank you first of all for having me on here. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun doing this. Also, you know, if you want to check out my YouTube channel, Kuma Raccoon, I'm going to try to do some more videos as the future, you know, like in the near future, you know, some con videos.
You have a Facebook, a Twitter, an Instagram,
yeah, you can go check my Twitter at BZGamer1147. You know, I definitely post a lot on there. You know, go follow me on Twitter. And also start calling Seethercord. Please do start doing that. Please do that comment section, please.
God damn it! Fucking
THICCERCORD. Seethercord.
Bad grammar.
You know, I am the meme starter of your channel, Seether. Ever since I came on, I'm the one who starts all the memes.
You proved that you have bad memes ever since you've done the Uganda Knuckles thing. I'm sorry.
Well, excuse the hell out of me.
Let me show you the way.
You gotta do it right.
I don't know.
I will show you the way. Do you know the way, Seethercord?
No. It's so racist.
Sorry.
Go freaking eat a Tide Pod. No kidding.
Oh, well, great. Way to go. Now this whole video is gonna get removed. Way to go.
It's not. If I put it in the description or in the title, then yeah, it would. But
you never know.
But anyway.
Alright, man.
Yeah. But any last words?
No, that was about it. Again, thank you for having me on.
Yes, of course. Check out all of his links in the description to all his social media down below.
Heck yeah.
Subscribe to me. Support me on Patreon if you can. I need the money. I'm literally degrading to eating Lunchables for dinner. Please help.
Give them the monies, people. Give them all the money. Please. Do it.
Yeah, Patreon. Donate to my coffee. That's a thing where you donate. I don't know. Gramsci wants me to get into doing that too, but I haven't gotten that up yet, but I'm working on it. Enjoy the video. Leave a like. Turn on the notification bell too, because YouTube sub box is broken.
Sure enough.
Yeah. Hit that subscribe button too, if you can. And that's all. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.